Alright, we're doing the lightweight matchmaking, just the fights I think should happen and when they should happen. First off, I updated the rankings. I removed Islam and Poirier. I put Max above Gaethje just because Max knocked out Gaethje and just beat Dustin, who is Gaethje's only good win right now. Went ahead and let Paddy Pimblett be above Gamrot and Dariush just because I don't think they want to slow burn Paddy. I think they're fine to push him up a bit quicker, and I don't think anybody really cares about Dariush or Gamrot. The fights I'd have happen: Gaethje versus Hooker. Obviously, this fight was supposed to happen but fell through. Hooker's usually out for a while, so I think he's fine with a 13-month layoff. And then Gaethje just fought in March, so that gives him plenty of a time to recover. And like I said, Hooker doesn't seem to mind taking a little while. Especially, I don't think Hooker's fighting for a title, so he's not trying to rush. He's just getting a fight whenever he wants it. Then next year in January, you could have Oliveria and Holloway fight. Obviously, it's a rematch. It's an interesting style. And it is, let's check the rankings. The number 2 and number 3 guy fighting. Obviously, they both just fought, so it lines up pretty well. This gives them plenty of time to recover. And while you might be able to have them fight sooner, not champions, but high contenders, big names like this usually aren't going to be fighting super soon, especially since Oliveira did get knocked out. Now, Arman versus Paddy for a title shot. I think most people agree with this. It's what's fun, it's what's interesting. And Ilia, Arman doesn't deserve a title shot right now. He just beat Oliveira. He just beat Max. Gaethje hasn't done anything. Hooker's kind of out. And Paddy's interesting, but he's a bit low to give an immediate title shot. So he does need to beat someone, and beating the number 1 contender is the best you could do. And Arman has just been, he's been out for 2 years. He certainly doesn't deserve an immediate title shot. Have them fight in September. It gives Paddy 5 months to recover. I'm not sure how much damage he took in the Michael Chandler fight. I didn't actually watch it. But if he's really serious about getting the title and getting it soon, I feel like that's still plenty of time. And then whoever's the winner of this gets to fight Ilia in April of next year. Ilia's usually out for about 8 months, so this works perfectly for him. It's just 1 extra month. And with him being the champion, he probably should be out for a little bit longer, just because, a champion who fights 2 times a year starts just kind of fighting the bums and making the rounds. But so that's how I'd have it happen. And you could have, after this, it's very open. Say Gaethje wins, say Holloway wins, say Paddy wins. Now you have these 3 guys who can fight for the next title shot if Paddy loses. If you want to have Max and Gaethje fight again right after this or right before this, or I guess after, because Max is going to be fighting right then. Whatever. From there, there's plenty of interesting matchups to make. It just kind of depends on who wins and who has the more dominant finishes. Like, if Gaethje barely wins against Hooker, I don't really care to fast track him to a title shot. But if Max, say, dominated Oliveira, I'd say, all right, now give him whichever one of these guys.